Hey guys, this is Jeremy from 78 Productions, and I want to talk to you guys about a new podcast for the 78 Productions website. So if you guys have been around 78 Productions for very long, you know that we love different kinds of mediums. We love to explore video, audio, graphics, written text form, both long and short. We really kind of expanded the entire gambit of different things that we could do, except for one different thing. We haven't done any kind of an audio podcast. And up to this point, it really hasn't been something that we really wanted to focus on. We got the .tv because we want to do video. And we've kind of done a podcast in some way, shape, or form with our Google Plus Hangouts when we've done the interviews. But one of the things as far as the interviews goes is it doesn't actually meet the quality standard that we want to have here at 78 Productions. And so what we want to do is to introduce something called the Level Up Podcast, where we get to talk in-house with 78 production contributors about random different topics. We go a little bit deeper into some of the articles that they've written that you guys have enjoyed, about where they came from, maybe some of our own personal responses to the articles, and maybe how we could take those different ideas another step further for church technology. And then also be able to talk and interview different industry leaders, and to be able to actually make an entire program out of something like this that you guys can enjoy. Now, there's some benefits and there's some drawbacks to having a podcast. The drawback is that we're not going to have visuals within the actual podcast. This is going to be an audio-only podcast. But the benefit of something like this is that we'll have it be able to stream onto YouTube. We'll have it go through something called Buzzsprout, that is a podcast company that we love, that we support, that is actually going to host us, and something that you might even want to consider at some point for your own church to be able to do for podcasts. And then we're going to have it on iTunes that you can download to your iPhone, to your Android device, to be able to listen to it in the car whenever you're going on those long commutes. I know me personally, that's how I get through my day for long commutes. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on something like this. Maybe what are some topics that you guys would like to discuss? You guys will get to meet all the contributors for 78 Productions. You'll get to hear their story about why they're in church technology. You get to hear a lot of the different industry leaders. One of the first people that we'll have is Eric Dye, who is one of the great people within church technology that is doing blogging for Church Mag. I love him. I love just how he goes about doing blogging, and just the concept of being able to be a nerd, but also being able to be serving the church and to be able to use those gifts and talents for something more than just yourself. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on this topic. We'll have some links in the description on how you can get more information on the podcast. It's not going to come out until March 15th, but that will be the debut of our Level Up podcast. So we'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you guys are interested in signing up for the Level Up newsletter, we're going to have a second edition to the Level Up podcast for some bonus material. And so we'll actually interview every single person we interview for our guest position is going to go on and actually give some more information in the Level Up newsletter for the Level Up podcast. It's going to be a great treat for all those that are signed up for the service, but the only way that you can get that content is if you're on the newsletter, so I encourage you guys to sign up. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say on the content that we actually are producing for this. Again, it's going to go March 15th is when it goes live. Look for tweets and Google Plus updates and blog posts about it, and we are excited to see what this comes. So we'll talk to you guys soon.